WOJAK one-day chart is bullish. We are pumping in a straight line and we hit my next target exactly as I predicted around this local high, which is 120k units. Right now we are gonna talk about the next targets and where do I think the price is gonna go. Hello, welcome back to a new update. Today we're gonna talk about the next target for WOJAK and some different coins, but we are starting with WOJAK. If we will get rejected, then my first target is around 45 to 55 units. But if we will continue to pump, then my next target is around 200 to 250k units. MANEKI 4-hour chart is bullish. We are still moving around the highs, but it looks like a big move is coming very soon. In the last hours we are trying to pump and we are getting very close to my next targets. But first of all, let's talk about the downside targets. If we will get rejected, then my first target is around 600 units, but it looks like it's less likely right now. We already broke out of this falling wedge pattern as I expected, and we are getting very close to my initial target for this breakout. So if we will continue to pump, my first target is around 1.5 to 2k units, which is very close to here. We might even reach it in the next couple of hours, so I'm waiting for that. ANKR one-day chart is bullish. In the last days we are trying to break up. Big move is coming very soon. This pattern ended and we are trying to break out of it, but we are still struggling to do so. We have to hold the moving average just like we are doing right now, but as you can see previously we held it and then we broke down, so I'm waiting for the next big move. If we will get rejected, then my first target is around 3 to 3.5k units, but if we will continue to pump, then my next target is around 7.5k units, which is above the local highs. LADYS 4-hour chart is bullish. We started to trend up again and we might retest the support before the next move. I'm talking about the red line. As you can see, we got many rejections from this area, so we might get another retest before the next move, and if we will hold it, then I expect us to pump hard. But if we will down from here, then my next target is around 7 to 8k units, which is a pretty big dump. If we will continue to pump though, then my first target is around 45 to 50k units. Token one-day chart is bullish. In the last days we are pushing up. After we moved sideways for the last weeks, we are still moving in this same range, but we might break it in the next few days. We have to break it and hold it as support, then I believe we can pump to my next targets. But if we will get rejected, then my first target is around 8 cents, and if we will manage to pump, then my first target is around 25 to 30 cents. Turbo one-day chart is bullish. This update was several hours ago in the second channel and I told you that we are getting an impulsive move, and we got very close to my target and we finally hit my next target exactly as I predicted. We are getting an impulsive pump after we broke out of this falling wedge pattern, and turbo looks very strong, but we are getting extended right now. So let's talk about the downside targets. If we will get rejected, then my first support target is around 150 to 200k units. But if we will continue to pump, then we might even reach 0.8 cents in the next hours, which is almost another 100% from here. Chart is bullish. In the last days we are pumping after breaking out of this pattern. Many meme coins are pumping right now, and we almost hit my next target. If we will get rejected from here, then my first target is around 20 to 25k units, which is around the bottom of this range. But if we will continue to pump, then my next target is around 80 to 100k units. When 4-hour chart is bullish, in the last weeks we are trying to form a bottom. We broke the resistance line and we are getting ready for a big move, whether it's to the upside or to the downside. But as long as we are holding this range, I'm more bullish. If we'll get rejected, then my next target is around 12k units. But if we will continue to pump, then my next target is around 40 to 45k units. SLERF 4-hour chart is bearish. We are getting squeezed between resistance and support. Big move is coming very soon. As you can see, this pattern is ending and we are about to get a breakout. If we will get rejected, then my first target is around 20 cents. But if we will start to pump, then my first target is around 90 to $1, which is a pretty big pump to these highs. Top 1-day chart is bullish. In the last days we started pumping and we hit my first target exactly as I predicted. I told you that if we will break out of this area, my first target is around 5 to 6k units, and as you can see, we are trending in these prices right now. If we will get rejected from here, then my first target is around 2 to 2.5k units. But if we will manage to pump, then my next target is around 10 to 12k units. And that's it for this episode. I'm gonna make a part 2 with different coins, so you should tune in. Of course, I'm going to keep updating you with these crypto infos, so leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.